Okay, a lot of people haven't heard of Odesi for some reason. They've heard of mixed in key, which is actually pretty popular with DJs, but Odyssey music is actually pretty useful. Um, you can use it on your desktop. You can download these. I actually use this on a Chromebook, and I create the first part of the song on here. I get a little bit of the chords in, a little bit of the drums, a little bit of bass line going, and then I bring it into Ableton on my regular computer, and then I build it from there in the DAW. But you can actually do a whole lot in here. Let's do create a new project. YouTube test. And basically, it brings up, like I said, this is interesting with the Chromebook because you can't usually build your music on a Chromebook, but at least with this one, you can actually get it started. So usually you'll start with a chord progression. So you can choose the rhythmic pattern here, which is just one long sustained note on every bar, or you can have a little bit of a move to it. So let's look at the hit maker here. So you can hit the space bar just to listen to it. See, actually, this is a good test because I really don't like that last one. Just sounds off. So what I'm going to do, actually, even to start, for some reason, let's work in E minor. So what it'll do, as you notice that chord progression we had just in C, we're able to bring it in here and see. At first, what it sounds like, that last one is probably going to sound off again, but yeah, that last one's really off. So over here, you can pick all these variations. So let's just pick one at random. Actually, no, what we're going to do is, let's say we like the first three. Let's see if we can find... See, this one will have the same thing. There we go. That last one just sounds a little bit better. Let's say we like this chord progression. I want to add a little bit of bass line to it. So the bass line, you sort of have the same type of thing going. You can do the off beats. Let's give it actually, let's just jump to Hitmaker as well. Okay, this one will just follow exactly. It sounds all right, but there's something missing. So what you can do here is you can do opposite movement from the chords. The octave you can change to if you want it a little bit deeper, or too low won't sound right, but if you want it a little bit higher. And I think second is probably the best sounding one. The Hitmaker is just not sounding, there's not enough going, so you can play around with them and have... This one's got a little bit of a feel going. Let's go with this one for now. And go with the drums. So these are sounding way off. Let's say we like this one for now, but I want to make a couple changes. You can convert it to MIDI. Now, if you do this with the chords, the only problem is once you convert it to MIDI, you start playing around. If you change the key over here, it won't bring the chords to the new scale. But with drums, it doesn't work the same way. So let's see. Let's say we want to add a little bit of a snare. Want to add a little bit more snare, and then these won't be the exact sounds you'll have when you export it. Once you bring it into your DAW, you'll obviously be using the instruments from the DAW. So don't worry too much about how the snare actually sounds. You're looking at the positioning of the notes and just building up that song. Okay, this is sounding pretty good. And then what you could do, you could put the chords in again, copy them, paste them a few times, and then build up a little bit more of the song, and then remove some of the drums here at the beginning. I tend to build the loop, bring it in there, and then do all the rest in Ableton or wherever it is. So let's see. We change the speed a little bit. And then the one thing we didn't look at was the melody. You can add a melody. You can do the call and response. We'll probably look at that more in a future video. I just wanted to do a quick basic thing that can take and be all done. They made a bunch of changes too. The sounds is new. Okay. Yeah, that won't help us with the Chromebook. So basically, once you're all done, you can just go, you export it. See, they've added a whole bunch of things because export selected notes wasn't there before. But basically, you just export it. It downloaded it. I can take it. I tend to move it into Google Drive and then just go into the drive on the other computer. But you can save it whichever way you want from either the Chromebook, or if you're doing this right on the computer that you're using for your music, then it's even easier. And then once you go into your projects, you've got all of your tracks that you're working on. You can go back into them, and everything's done in the cloud, which is awesome because you can work on one computer. And then if you want to fix something up on your laptop, you can go in, fix it up, and then go back to your regular computer that you use for your music. It's actually pretty useful. So hopefully that gets you guys going, and good luck. We'll do some more advanced videos in the next little while.